short at 1975. Just always remember that futures trading is risky and only risk capital should be used. I like to repeat that throughout the session. 1975 short. And we're looking for a move down to 1350, way in the heck down here. Okay, so stay ready to jump out. Let's see if we can back them off under, to start, under 17 quarter. If we can get them under 17 quarter, ideally we're going to see some more selling pressure. The center of the opening range is at 15, so if we can back them off under 17 quarter and then lose 15, I'm just going to look for a micro dip under 15 to 1350 on this trade. That's the plan. Let's see if that selling pressure can come back in now that they've worked their way up to the top of the opening range. Let's see if we can lose 17 quarter. There's 17 quarter coming in. Let's lose that and then back them off under 15. And then under 15, ideally knock them down to 13 half. So we're coming in just above 15, just right above 15. There's 15 coming in. Watch to lose 15 for knocking them down under 15 to 13 half. Still like the short side here. Let's see if we can take 15 out. Trying to take 15 out decisively. As you would imagine, they went to 1475 and now they're popping a little. That's okay. Be patient. Trying to look at 15 to get taken out, 1475 out, and then on a little pressure down under 15 down to 1350. Just a little bit. Here's 15 coming in again. Let's see if we can knock 15 out. Just take them right down to 13 half for us. 1475 coming in again. And a little bounce. Let's just take them out again. Give it a little time. And let's see if we can get take 15 out again. And then just a little tiny pop down to 13 half. Taking out 15. Let's see if we do it this time. Just looking for them to roll back on the sell bias a little bit here. Trying to get 15 out of the way, get them in the 14s, and then drop them down to 13 half. $14.75 and a little bit of pressure on 14.75.
Order pending.
14 half to knock them down to 13 half. 14 half, trying to just take them down a smidgen more here. Let's do this. Let's cover them up at 14 half. Move it to 14 half on the limit. Okay, 14 half on the limit. Let's see if we can back them off to 14 halves. All we want. 5 points at 14 and a half. We'll sacrifice a point. I think they're going lower, but there's a key number right there at 14. So I'm trying to get them just above that at 14 half. Let's see if we can untap 14 half again. I think the sell side will resume and they'll probably go below 13 half, much lower I'm guessing, but I just want the easy money. In our room we try to trade for the easy money, the easiest money. Even getting the easy money is not easy. As you know, it's a high pressure business. So
target filled.
And we're filled there on that trade through down there. And like I said, they may go all the way down to the bottom of the opening range, but we don't care once we get our money. So for 1550 or 1450 short at 1975, so that's plus 5 1/4. So we got our 375 back from trade number 3 loss. Adding 5 1/4 puts us up plus 6 points. Now our goal every day is 8 to 12 NASDAQ points. Usually what happens if we're sitting at like 7 or whatever points, and then I get a swing trade, it ends up being like a 5, 6, 8 point swing trade. That's where you get the higher numbers. But for right now, we're still in limbo, but they did smash them down to 12.75 on the low, right on this previous. It was an all-time high from yesterday, I think, or maybe the day before. There's been so many of them. Yeah, it was from the day before. Anyway, so let's see what the next move is going to be here. Glad we caught that one. I didn't like getting stopped out on that 1375, especially when we had moved the limit to 11. It went right to 11. We didn't move the limit there, but
Order
I said
pending.
1050, but any trade at 11 or lower, and it just happened so quick, and they just wouldn't let us have it. So it's a big whatever. So now they're look at that, re-goosing them. Watch out, caution, rigor activity here. Rigger's trying to goose the center of the opening range. They're getting the bad case of sour grapes again. They do not like seeing the sellers overwhelm them. They like to tell us what they're going to do. We're going to tell you where the market's going to go. We're going to push you where we want to go. You don't go overwhelming us with selling. That ain't going to happen. So they're coming in, they're goosing up the center of the opening range. They don't like that they couldn't get them boosted above the opening range and that they failed the center. But that's why they're supporting them right here and literally goosing them right off that last high. Jamming them right now back up to 20. Look at that. Pretty amazing, these riggers. They just really got, they're a bunch of strange characters. Look at them just re-goosing it all the way back up to the top of the ring. They're so desperate and got such a case of sour grapes. It's like, how dare you sell that thing off there? So now they're trying to really goose the top of the opening range. Probably another short, a highly speculative short trade again up here. I think we should go for it. And that would be right about here. Looking
Order
short at the
filled.
market right here. Short at the market, 22.50, 22.75, and 23. So we'll take right in the middle at 22.75 short, 22.75 short. Looking for a pullback to 17 half. 22.75 short. Looking for the market to slip back down to 17 half. Watch for a hard dive under 18. In fact, move the limit exactly to 18. Okay. We're short at 22.75 and we're looking for the price to slip back to 18 here. Trying to get him to slip back to 18 on a dip under 20, obviously. Just want to see if we can back him off and dip him down under 20. Get 20 or lower going. That should put some pressure on the market. And hopefully we'll get a dip down under 20 here to knock him down to 18. Okay, let's see if we can knock 20 down to 18. Trying to get 20 down to 18 here. Let's see if we can knock 20 down to 18. 19.75, 19 half. A little more pressure. 19 or lower, exit the trade. Dip under 19, exit the trade. Dip under 19. There's 19,
Target
18.75, 18
filled.
half. We're out. Did you see that? They went right to 18 half. I said dip under 19, exit the trade. They went 18 half. So this minute you got that dip under 19, you hit your exit button. So great job, you guys. Congratulations. And we hit our target so far with the day on these last two trades.